Abraham. Uncle Freddie is dead. He's the same uncle who at a Christmas family reunion as a drunk as hell Santa brought me a blue ray gun made for children 4 and younger when I was 14 fucking years old. Oh, how I wanted it to be real so I could shoot his balls off for making a fool of me. He was found dead in a car. My dad, he was a diabetic like him and still had a couple of years left. He and Freddie were fat fucking beaners and both a couple of jokesters. And I don't think either one was as good looking as Uncle Tony, who built an amusement park, or Uncle Albert, who was shot 29 times for humping the ass of some drug dealer's girl. I can still remember finding the obituary. A little newspaper cutout hidden in Mom's Chester drawers, the same place I later found her bras all shredded to pieces by an angry Mexican. And of course, that angry Mexican was my pop, and there we were, riding in his little blue pickup, darting across the Central Valley and over mountains, headed to San Jose, where we miss Uncle Freddie's funeral, but hang out in the basement where he lived beneath Grandma, beneath his younger brother Adrian, who kept all those centerfolds on the ceiling and walls. Everywhere you looked was the miracle of tits. I take one of Uncle Freddie's hats. I chill with my cousins. We don't know your dad, they say. Is he a serious guy? I don't know yours, I reply. I hardly know who I am, I think. On the ride home, Pop and I cut across the Central Valley's burnt grass arc to Fresno. I gotta check on my dad, he says. I've never seen Grandpa, not my dad's dad, never. I'd seen my mom's dad, Chet, once. I remember thinking, they have really nice furniture. I'd had visions of Abraham. Abraham is my pop's dad, that's also my pop's name. Pop threatened the elder Abraham's life in the late 1950s for beating grandmother. I can always see his Popeye forearms throwing old man Abraham up against the wall, big Chicano fists ready for a beatdown. Although I still can't imagine a soul threatening her, not her big red wig, or her leopard skin jumpsuit, or the gun she carried in her purse to avenge Uncle Albert's slaying. So many prodigal fathers in my family. My father returned to me, I returned to my boys, and here Abraham on his way to see his father. I'm the executor of his estate, Pop says. We pull into downtown Fresno, south of skyscrapers, behind distant gray towers and industrial machinery. This is the apocalyptic heart of the Central Valley, wanting to break into dust. When I see old man Abraham, he stands outside his home, white hair, shirt off, gaunt, still as a scarecrow. An addict, a drunk, I think. Who are you? Are you me? Pop gets out. Stay in the truck, he says, as if to protect me from his own fears. I stare at grandfather. His rib cage is lean, filled with Fresno's heroin, swimming in beer and painkillers, I wonder. I gaze into the face of Abraham. He looks at me, then he looks at Pop. He follows my dad into the house, and I never see him again. Thank you.